Imagine walking through Washington, D.C., and suddenly coming across a long, black granite wall, rising from the earth like a wound, etched with the names of over 58,000 fallen soldiers. There are no statues, no flying flags, no heroic poses, just names, silence, grief, reflection. It is one of the most powerful war memorials in the world. Now imagine that this national monument, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, was not created by a world-renowned sculptor or a celebrated architect. It was designed by a 21-year-old Asian American college student. Her name, Maya Lin. In 1981, a nationwide design competition was announced for a Vietnam War memorial. Over 1,400 submissions came in, some from established architects, military veterans, even famous artists. The jury was anonymous. The judging was blind. The winner was submission number 1026. When the name was revealed, the room fell into a stunned silence. Maya Lin, a shy 21-year-old undergraduate from Yale, Chinese American, female, not a veteran, not even a graduate. And yet her design, a simple V-shaped wall descending into the earth, moved the jury like no other. But as her name made headlines, so did the backlash. America was divided, not just by the memory of Vietnam, but now by Maya Lin's design. "She's dishonoring our heroes," some shouted. "It's a black scar," others yelled. "Where's the flag, the glory, the pride?" People protested. Veterans called it a slap in the face. Prominent politicians demanded changes. She received hate mail, racist slurs, death threats. Her design, they said, was too somber, too abstract, too un-American. But Maya Lin stood firm. "I didn't see the memorial as something that glorified war," she later said. "I wanted to create a journey into the earth, a place for each visitor to find their own meaning." She refused to change the design. She refused to make it louder, taller, flashier. She believed in quiet strength and in silence. But the opposition grew louder. At one point, Congress even considered scrapping her design entirely. The pressure was unbearable. Imagine being 21, facing the fury of an entire nation, with no powerful allies, no fame, no history to protect you. And yet, she didn't flinch. Eventually, a compromise was reached. A statue of 3 soldiers and a flag would be added nearby, but Maya's wall would remain exactly as she designed it, pure, untouched. The memorial opened on November 13, 1982. Tens of thousands of veterans arrived, many with doubt, some with anger. But as they approached the wall, a strange thing happened. Silence fell. They began searching for names. They found brothers, friends, lost limbs, lost years, lost futures. They touched the names, traced them with their fingers. Some wept, some saluted, some fell to their knees. One veteran said, "I came here to hate it, but I can't. This wall knows my pain." Another said, "It's like walking into the soul of America." Reporters, once skeptical, were stunned by the emotional power of the site. The simplicity of the black granite reflected the faces of those who stood before it, bringing the past and present together. Maya Lin had achieved what no parade, no statue, no speech could do. She had helped a nation begin to heal. And something else happened that day. America changed its mind about Maya Lin. The young girl they once criticized became a national hero, a visionary, a genius. She didn't just build a wall, she opened a wound and allowed it to breathe. Maya Lin would go on to design more powerful memorials: the Civil Rights Memorial in Montgomery, Alabama, the Women's Table at Yale, the What is Missing environmental project. But she always stayed true to her style: minimalism, emotion, memory. She never became flashy, never chased fame. She let her work speak for itself, and it always whispered truths that others shouted over. Maya taught us that silence can scream. She reminded America that true patriotism isn't about symbols, it's about remembrance, compassion, understanding. Her design changed how we think about public spaces, about war, about grief, and about women, especially Asian American women in architecture. But most of all, Maya Lin gave voice to the unspoken, to the mother who lost her son, to the brother who never came back, to the soldier who left part of himself in a jungle across the world. In a time when America was shouting, Maya whispered, and in that whisper, she made millions listen. Today, if you visit the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, you'll see it the way Maya intended. You'll see people crying quietly, people holding pieces of paper, tracing names with pencils, veterans holding each other, grandchildren hearing the names of uncles they never met. It is one of the most visited memorials in America, not because it's loud, but because it understands pain, and because Maya Lin, an unknown student with no power, no fame, believed in her vision more than she feared rejection. That's the real message of this story. It's not just about a wall. It's not just about a wall. It's not just about the Vietnam War. It's about the power of one person to change a nation's heart. To our viewers, especially those over 50, you lived through these moments. You remember the protests, the funerals, the homecomings. You understand the cost of war, the pain of division, the need to remember. And now, perhaps more than ever, we need that memory. We need stories like Maya's to remind us that age, gender, or race cannot stop someone who believes deeply, who creates from the soul, who stands in the storm and does not move. Before you go, here's a call to action. Checkmark. Share this video with someone who served. Visit the wall or support veterans who still carry the war within. And if this story moved you, subscribe to our channel for more real stories that matter. Stories that will move you, inspire you, and remind you that one voice can still change the world. Because if Maya Lin taught us anything, it's that silence, when crafted with love, can echo through the ages.